You are listening to the O'Brien and Bolt podcast. My guest today is an author. He's written a book on garage sales, how to throw a garage sale. And is that right?
Yes, Carroll Roberts is my name, and
Welcome to the show, Carroll.
thank you. A lot of people don't realize that Carroll is also a man's name.
Well, I did realize that. Carroll O'Connor.
Oh, well, there you go. Sure, Carroll O'Connor from All
In the Family.
in the Family years ago. Mm-hmm. Very controversial show at that time.
Well, at the time
be
it
that
was.
as it may.
Yeah. Many people thought that Carroll was, as you say,
Carroll,
a woman, but was a man. And you check into the hotel, there's some confusion there.
that happens to me quite a bit.
Yeah.
I don't generally. I do a lot of camping, and
Oh, really?
and I'll do an Airbnb, or I'll do a vacation rental, or I'll just rent a camper, and I'll stay there if I'm visiting relatives. I don't want to
That's
stay in their
fascinating.
house or
Now,
whatever.
that's not what your
Just
book
because-
is about, though.
My book has nothing to do with that.
So how did you become interested in garage sales?
Well, I had just this oddest experience in my life. I had four very close friends and relatives of mine pass away
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
on the same day. And that
Really?
weekend, they called me in because I knew every one of them to have four separate garage sales to clear out their stuff.
Wow.
And I won't get into the fact that they didn't have very good stuff, but what they did have, I was able to get the most dollar for each of the relatives that were concerned or tied up in court with the will or
that
the
happens.
living will.
People don't think it's
or-
going to happen to them,
and
but
then
it
they've
does.
got to hire me, and I come
know,
along,
and
and
they have
I'll
all
take
this
a lifetime
things to
of
deal with.
precious
Right.
memorabilia and memories and
Must have been a sad
jewelry
time.
and furniture. I have
Right.
to think of it as a business. I have to
Right.
stay detached.
Well,
I
it must
can't
have
get
been
involved emotionally.
Tragic,
And I
but
think that's a good point, to not get involved emotionally.
I'm sure you learned a lot, though, through the experience.
I learned a lot that people collect stuff that they have no business collecting. A lot of people, you think you're not a hoarder, but you are a hoarder. Why do you have this here? Well, how am I supposed to get rid of it?
Give me an
Why do you
example.
burden?
What's a common thing that people
Oh.
collect that they should not even think twice about collecting? Just get rid of?
Oh, Toby beer mugs, or
Oh, really? Those are not?
Hummel figurines now with a broken finger or a hand that's
Well,
had a chipped
a little
hat,
bit of glue
a-
or something.
Maybe one of the goat's horns are chipped off, or maybe it's not even a Hummel; it's a phony makeup. But you were fooled, and you bought it and put it with
Right.
your other ones, and it just devalues the whole thing.
Right, could be
People will
true.
pick up. Okay, this is a Hummel. This is a Hummel. This is a Hummel. What? This is not a Hummel.
No, it's a knockoff.
It's a knockoff
Hamel or
made in Japan.
Himmel or something.
What?
I say it could be a knockoff.
Of a Hummel.
Yeah.
Well, they're unsigned, a lot of them. I mean, if they
right.
really want, then you're getting into some real deep legal issues here when you're forging the name of Hubble.
Oh,
Hummel. I keep thinking of the Hubble
telescope.
helicopter. Oh, it's a
Okay,
telescope, right?
It's
And
both.
Anyway, that's not
Helicopter.
why I'm here.
No.
So when you decide to have a garage sale,
Yes.
that's what my book is about, and that's coincidentally the title. When you decide to have a garage sale, on the East Coast, my publisher insisted on changing the title to "When You Finally Decide to Have a Yard Sale."
What is the difference between a garage sale and a yard
I
sale?
have no idea,
Okay.
none, but my publisher insisted. You're getting rid of stuff.
Same
That's
thing, right?
It's the same
And
thing.
a swap meet? Is that something different?
Oh boy, no, that's totally. You're way off.
Open up a
base.
can of worms with that one?
You really did.
Okay. So,
So,
how important?
I do not want to go down that rabbit hole.
Right. How important
Swap
is
meet, flea markets. Please don't take me there.
Now,
I'm
I-
happy with the yard sale or garage sale.
Yeah, I didn't read your book, but I kind of glanced through. I see that pricing is important.
They're the same. It's the same price whether you're East Coast or West Coast. I mean, I don't know what ink costs, but yard is 4 letters. Garage is G-A-R-A-G. Garage.
Sure.
G-A-R-G.
Well, I don't meant for the signage. I meant more like, is it important to have a price for each item and to put that price on there?
Well, if you go on Amazon, you could probably get the book for less.
I'm not talking about the book.
Well, what are you talking about?
I'm not talking about the book. I was talking about the items that you're selling. Is it important to have a reasonable price on them? And
Well, let's say you've got, and this is a true story, so indulge me. You've got, you
Believe
remember
me.
the old metal, pardon me?
the whole interview's been an indulgence, but yes, go ahead.
Metal lunch boxes.
Oh, yeah.
So heavy to carry now.
Highly collectible, though.
Highly collectible. A lot of them are based
Terrible
on
for lunch because of the lead content,
right,
probably coming
lead
off
or
in your
tin,
little
It's
Timmy
an
sandwich.
alloys of some sort. And then now they have plastic and they have camping, all kinds of variations of that central theme, which is the lunchbox, packing your lunch to work. Anyway,
Right,
so
sure.
kids had their favorites, Lost in Space or a Disney character or Winnie the Pooh or
right.
Man from U.N.C.L.E. was a TV show back then. I imagine there was All in the Family lunchbox.
Oh,
but-
probably.
Okay,
Sure.
so let's say
Meathead.
Meathead. Yeah, let's say that you have a Mickey Mouse, highly collectible Disneyland lunchbox. But you can do this research yourself. You go online, you look at past auctions, you look at eBay, you look at the others, and you say, what did this sell for? Okay, so it sold for $10. Okay,
Yeah,
we're
$10,
just
okay.
assuming that. So okay, but you don't have the whole thing. You're missing. All you have is a thermos that you found at the garage sale
okay.
from this estate. So you've got to decide, well, what's just the thermos cost? What would that cost alone? Because it's got a lot of the same theme. It's the
Right.
Disneyland Mickey Mouse thing, but you don't have the box, and so but you've got to sell it. So you've got just the thermos, and remember how they kind of smelled a little bit.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's say it doesn't smell, but you don't have the lid. So what am I going to price this at?
Right.
If the lunchbox with the lid and the thermos retails, you can get $50 for it. You can't get $50 for just a thermos with no lid, so you're going to want to price it accordingly. And accordingly, for me, I would say half off immediately because you don't have the box.
Sure.
You don't have the lid, another half off, so now you're down to $15, $25, $12.50. Slap a $10 price tag on it and see if it sells.
I see. Now, how important is a letter of authentication? Maybe that's not the chain of
At
evidence.
a garage sale?
Yeah.
Good
to
luck.
show-
Good luck with that. You'll never find
Right.
one. No.
So you don't. It's not that important to really show like who owned the.
At a garage sale?
The
Again,
metal-
I'm just going to keep saying at a garage sale?
Right.
No, it doesn't matter because,
Okay.
I've got a Mickey Mantle, big Yankee fan, player, a lot of fans, baseball cards, autographed, no letter of authenticity. So maybe the guy got woke up this morning and said, I could sell this Mickey Mantle baseball card for 50 cents, but if it looks like it's signed, somebody
Yeah.
goes, Mickey Mantle autograph too on the card, $100.
Wow.
Look it up. Look it up. So
Well, I wish we had more time
people
to
will
talk about this.
rip you off. You turn your back. Another thing, I have a whole chapter devoted to theft.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because a lot of people pull up, get out, slam, come on, while one person is saying, how much is that mattress and box springs? The other person is piling that costume jewelry into their purse, and
Right.
saying, well, let me think about this mattress.
All right.
It was my grandmother's, so it is but I can let it go for $100, $200.
Wow.
And then the guy says, no, thanks, I'm not interested. See you later. Bye-bye. Come on, let's go. And they start the engine up in the car. By the meantime, you don't have any jewelry to sell, so you've taken a loss.
Well, that is
It's a tough business, let me tell you.
so many things to think
Tough.
about when you're having a garage sale. Many that I did not. Never,
Price tags,
Never occurred.
marking pins, those are some supplies you'll need.
Balloons. Balloons important.
Why?
Well, to attract
Do you
customers.
make animals out of them? I mean, if you did that, I'd say, sure, set up a little stand and sell them for $1.
Okay.
But no.
What about
I don't.
beverages? Is it good to have some?
Well,
Any
people usually bring
snacks
their
or-
own. I suppose you could try. I don't know. What are we talking about? You're going to start selling snacks?
Or
Why don't you just open up a snack
giving
bar?
them away? I don't know. Loss a leader.
Oh,
right?
free snack with
Yeah,
every purchase. I got. Oh, here's a donut.
I'm just thinking-
Thank you for buying my dresser.
I mean,
Here's a
you're the
donut.
expert. I just.
Okay, well, take it from me, an expert. Don't. You'll get it. Lawsuits, all kinds of stuff. But somebody's going to. Here, a bag of popcorn for you. Well, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Do you know the Heimlich maneuver? I don't think I do really that well. I mean, I could try it, but I don't know. End up in court. You lose the house. You lose everything. You lose.
Not even worth having the
It's not
garage
even-
sale. at that
Let's
point.
not. Let's just change the subject.
Thanks for being on the show. You've been listening to O'Brien and Bolt, the podcast. I'm Michael O'Brien.
And I'm Geoff Bolt.
And our job is to entertain
as well as inform.
You know, if you like what you heard today, please give us a big thumbs up on your source for
all your podcasts.
And you can find us on Facebook at O'Brien and Bolt. Thanks.